Bring them in, Teresa. I always knew this day would come, John, but never so quickly, not like this. Gentlemen, in the 10 years since the end of the war, you have all received new training in the double cross, based on the lessons of Agent Garbo, the master of all spies. Since the Allied victory, Agent Garbo has been forced to live in hiding for fear of Nazi reprisal. Like a shadow in the wind. Today, MI5 has received a message that all agents should hear. Teresa?
This is a telegram received from Garbo's ex-wife, Iricelli. It reads, Dear Mr. Harris, it is with deep sadness that I inform you that the man you know as Agent Garbo is dead.
Was it a Nazi?
No, we don't believe so. Carry on, Teresa.
I am told that he passed away after a short illness while traveling in North Africa, most likely malaria. Know that he held MI5, and particularly you, Mr. Harris, in the highest regard.
It is hard to believe. Garbo dead is such a worldly man.
When you studied, we never used his real name in fear that his cover may be compromised.
Teresa, if you please.
But now, I suppose, as head of MI5 and the 20 committee, it is safe to do him a final honor. A toast, gentlemen, to Agent Garbo, to Juan Pujol, a man the world will never know, but to whom we owe so much. To Juan.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's story is true. The irony is it's about many great lies. Who could believe that a chicken farm could save the world? Even the characters here are not real. We are taught to believe that it is not good to lie. But what if lies were all you had? Your only tool? This is his story. The true story of the greatest liar ever. This is Garbo. Vamos! a name that you don't know. A chicken farmer from Barcelona. He could not watch fascism grow. Oh no. He beat the Nazis at their own game. Well, your life would not be the same. And you don't even know that name, Garbo. There's mystery, there's a steal, and international spy. But you won't know just what is real, cause maybe it's just lies. Ooh, he's a man of the world. Ooh, he's a man of the world. He could not turn a blinded eye, watching freedom about to die. Espionage was the way to go for Garbo. But for his life he had no skill, but for his life he had the will. But in his mind where could he go, Garbo? Man of honor, he was not with the Nazis hammer. But they were still in the confusing web of lies that Garbo heard. The lies to save our world. Ooh, he's a man of the world. Ooh, he's a man of the world. Man of the world. You want to be much more, don't you, man of the world. Greatness is in store for you, man of the world. You can be a matador. This man had his path to follow. But does he know the sacrifice? Does he know that to be a hero, there may be a heavy price? Ooh, he's a man of the world. Ooh, he's a man of the world. The lovely wife at home, that ain't enough for you. The simple life you know, that ain't enough for you. Your destined hero, that ain't enough for you. The Nazis on the floor, that ain't enough for you. He's a man of the world. Ooh, he's a man of the world. Man of the world. You want to be much more, don't you, man of the world. Greatness is in store for you, man of the world. You have everything you want, except the things you need. And this is the man, and this is our show, and this is our hero, this is our hero, this is our hero, Garbo! And that was the man, and this is our show, and this is our hero, mighty as hero, this is our hero, Garbo! That was it? I should be Garbo.
What Ron says. I think the world is in trouble.
David had Goliath. A brave knight, a dragon. Jack had a giant. But has there ever been a mismatch? Quite like Agent Garbo and the Nazis. Is there any truth to the legend of Agent Garbo? Of course. Like his real name, Juan Pujol. And the fact that he was just a simple chicken farmer.
He's a man of the world.
Have to get someone to look at that. Lord Torre, muy bueno. It's good to see you again.
Juan, mi amigo, are these the clothes of a chicken farmer?
Poultry husbandry is not for me anymore. My wife, Ari, she's expecting. I want the best for my family, so I'm the manager here now.
I thought you were going to manage a movie theater.
I was. Did. Well, that didn't work out. But this will. I'm going to make some changes, too. I'm calling this place the Majestic.
The Majestic, huh? Well, that should improve things.
Oh, it has already. It's busy all the time.
We are the only ones here.
Oh, no, of course. I just mean I expect many others will arrive. Can I get you a drink, sir?
You've been getting more than that. Did you get the package I sent you?
Yes.
And?
Success! Wait. With the passport you sent me.
One can be killed for even talking about such things.
Lo siento. I apologize. With the letter you sent me, I was able to get into Portugal without any problems. I purchased 6 bottles of scotch on the black market. I felt like a spy or something.
Juan, you are a good man. Now my miserable aunts, the princesses, shall be most pleased. Now they can host their pro-Franco parties in all their fascist glory.
Lord Fleury, may I ask you something?
Depends on what it is.
Your aunts, how is it that they can support Franco? He's a dictator. He murders his own people. Can I raise a family in such a world?
But Juan, didn't you fight on the side of the nationalists during the Civil War?
Yes. And I fought on the side of the rebels. I never fired a shot for either side. I hated being in the military. I lied to get out. I lacked the basic skills of loyalty, generosity, and honor.
Your father taught you right. He was a good man. Violence is no answer.
I just can't see how your aunts can't see Franco for what he is.
Maybe we should be happy with Franco. It could be worse.
I think the communists or even Mussolini could be worse.
It can. Hitler has just moved into Poland.
I've seen the newsreels at the theater. Poland has become a prison. The Germans. Didn't they learn from the Great War?
My friend, the newsreels do not show us everything. I have a friend in the embassy in Madrid who tells me about these camps that the Nazis have. People go in, but they don't come out. They simply disappear.
Que pasa? What people?
Jews mostly, but others as well. Gypsies, Bohemians, anyone who's not Aryan. People line up to get on these planes, like lambs.
Can this be true? Until recently, I'd never heard the word Aryan. Superior race. Bah. It's a curse to be Polish.
What? You think he'll stop with Poland? My friend, Germany has become a technological war machine. Hitler uses the Treaty of Versailles as a siren to the German people. Belgium, France. Do you think the English Channel will keep them from the UK?
How can these Nazis get away with this? Can't the German people see what Hitler is doing?
When I was a boy, a German magician came to our town. He could make things disappear right in front of your eyes. We would all be amazed. We'd say, how do you do such things?
So, did he tell you?
He said, "Geh schnell wieder bin. Sie wie nach sehen. Da ist blind."
I'm sorry. I do not speak German.
Geh schnell wieder bin. As quick as the wind. Sie wie nach sehen. Those who do not see.
It is those who are blind. How can anyone be blind to such atrocities? I must do something.
What can one man do?
Humanity cannot turn a blind eye to the suffering unleashed by this psychopath.
Germany has suffered. Now the people do not see, they do not want to see. They make up the camps, they make up the stamps, the night with the lamps, and the do's and the damps. Put stars on their arms, they promise no harm, and now they're not here and more Jews disappear. Out of the streets, out of the light, glass in the streets what we see in daylight. For now it's the Jews and the gypsies too, when they don't have a clue while they line in the queue. They come for the weak, they come for the lame, they come for the meek, for they are to blame and no one complains. When they come with their trains, and they load them on, they could load us on, we could all be on their trains. They're coming with the work camps, they're making up their ID cards, ink stamps, coming in the night and day to take away. Ooh, and they're coming Ooh,
And they're coming with the trains. Come for the weak, they come for the lame, they come for their meat, for they are to blame. What is this world coming to?
history has taught us nothing. The world is doomed to repeat its mistakes.
History also teaches us that one person can make a difference.
They're coming for the Polish Jews, the Gypsies too.
Coming for the communists, who knew? Coming like a hurricane with chains. And they're coming with the trains. Quick as the wind, gauge, never to bend. The numbers are thinned and freedom's rescind. No one will speak and no one will see, and no one is left when they come for me. And they come for me.
The effect our conversation would have. Who could tell the effect it would have on the days to come?
I see the world in slow motion.
Juan, kami toyo?
I must do something, or I'm not a part of humanity. Do you see this, Archette?
Now, Juan, there's no sense getting worked up again.
Torre was right. The Nazis have now taken France. In a month. They're calling it the Blitzkrieg, the Lightning War. How could powerful France fall so quickly?
Oh, I know, it is terrible. It's like after our war, when they killed the politicians in the bullfighting ring.
My Bella, Hitler has become most powerful. I feel the UK is all that stands in his way now. I must help him.
But, Juan, you could kill 100 chickens and the sight of blood would make you sick. You couldn't bear to fire a rifle. You won't be the one to stop Hitler. Now, starving yourself isn't going to help. Let's eat.
I hated killing chickens. Maybe I could go to France.
Juan.
It's for the good of us all. How could we raise a child in a world like this?
Juan, you're a farmer. Tú eres mi príncipe, my prince. You are not a soldier. You will not be the one to stop the Nazis. You're just Juan.
Just one?
Lo siento, not just Juan, but what difference can one person make?
How can I make a change when I am just one? Will the world be the same if I were gone? How can things be this way? Who knows what will come? I know there will come a day when the world will count on one. When the world will count on one. I am just one. Who knows what I'll be? I can get things done. Have a spirit to live free. I am just one. If the world waits for me, and look out, here I come. Don't you try and stop me.
My life would not be the same if you were gone. Let
Not just one, but Juan! Felt like a spy or something. Then the world waits for me.
One day here with me.
I know. I know what it is that I'm good at, darling. I know what I must do.
I know I cannot stop you, my love. Now eat your chicken.
Juan went to the British consulate, where he met an MI5 handler, Thomas Harris. Juan's war was about to begin, but not the way he expected.
Mr. Harris, I want to be a spy. I want to help the British fight the war.
Mr. Pujol, this is the third time you have been here this month, not to mention last month. My good fellow, do you really know what it is that you want?
Yes, I want to be a spy. You know, and stop the Nazis.
But you are Spanish. It's vitally important that Spain retains her neutrality.
Does Spain appease the lion so that it can be eaten last? Please, Mr. Harris.
Rather. All right then. Do you have any military experience?
Not so much.
Have you ever even fired a gun?
Not at people.
German.
Nada.
Well, I see you can hardly speak English. Look, Mr. Pujol.
Please, call me Juan.
One. International espionage is a very complicated business. Our agents move like the wind. They are highly skilled in many different techniques of living invisible, to slip in and slip out like a shadow in the night. Furthermore, MI5 agents are lethal weapons, trying to kill with their bare hands. Have you ever even been out of Spain?
Yes.
Was it on a mission?
See, to get scotch.
Mr. Pujol, wow, I admire your spirit. Can you be serious for just a minute? What can one simple Spanish chicken farmer do against the might of the Nazi war machine?
Poultry husbandry. And I manage a hotel now. Mr. Harris, what do you know of Spain?
I've spent a great deal of time in Spain. I literally grew up here.
Then you must know the bullfight.
Well, yes, of course, but what does that
The
have?
bullfight! Everyone knows the bullfight. So, I ask you, who is more powerful? The matador or the bull?
Well, the bull, of course, is fast and agile. It's 600 kilos of powerful muscles, with deadly hooves and horns.
Ah, yes, indeed. But who wins in the end? You see, the slow, weak matador, he teases the beast. He distracts and misleads. He enrages the beast, getting it to charge off in all the wrong directions, tiring it until, un golpe rapido, one quick blow. It's like dance, you know, to fight this Nazi horde. I don't think there's a chance to go on fighting this war. With misdirection and deception, I don't fear the least. I am like a matador to dance with the beast. I can stare down at my foe, fearless in the ring. Quick steps go to and fro, what illusions I bring. No fear at all, I am so small and the beast is so large. I am like a matador when the beast starts to charge. I am like a matador in the eye of the storm. Chaos swirls all around me now, but can do me no harm. With confusion and illusion, I look to disarm. I am like a matador in the eye of the storm. I am like a matador in the eye of the storm. Ole! Nazi horde. One small mistake could get you gored. Toro, come this way. Arriba, ole. The hate is red in its eyes. They will charge after what they despise. Toro, come this way. Arriba, ole. The beast, you do your most, but it's like you chase a ghost. Now your head is getting low. The time has come for one quick blow. I am like a matador in the eye of the storm.
Like a matador, This worries me just the same.
Why?
I saw a bullfight just once when I was a boy in Barcelona. My parents thought I should take in some of the local culture. I can't say that I cared for it very much.
I as well don't care for the letting of the blood of an animal.
Ah, yes, the blood. But on this occasion, it was the matador's blood that flowed. The beast had won. I'm sorry, Mr. Pujol. The Nazis must be stopped. It won't be you that stops them.
Mr. Harris, I know weaponry is not my skill, but I can help. Your Shakespeare wrote that the pen is mightier than the sword.
I'm sorry, Juan. With 1,000,000 Shakespeares, with 1,000,000 pens, won't stop the Nazis. Good day.
But everyone must do something when the hounds of hell are loose.
6 times, Juan's services were rejected by the British, but his will to make a difference was undeterred. So Juan thought he could confuse the beast from within. After a contact with the German embassy in Madrid, Juan met a Nazi official, Agent Federico. But this time, he brought a secret weapon. His wife had a challenge.
Cigarette, my friend? Ah, thank you. You are Federico?
I am Utua.
I am Juan. My wife, Araceli.
Fräulein.
Ari, if you please, why don't you enjoy a drink? Embassy should have filled you in. I will be frank with you, Federico. I want to be a spy for the Germans.
You want to be a spy? You think that anyone can walk in here and become a spy just like that?
No, I don't expect to become a spy just like that. I know the Germans are too smart for that.
That is right. We are too smart for that.
But I am not just anyone here, Federico. I move like the night. I'm highly trained in many different techniques of living invisible. To slip in, to slip out. Like a shadow in the wind. Like a little weapon that can kill with my bare hands.
Juan, how do you kill?
Federico, I killed hundreds.
Maybe I underestimate you, yeah? You would make the perfect Nazi.
Yeah.
So, did you complete the task given to you by the embassy?
Child's play. I used my forged passport to get into Portugal. There, I met a British diplomat. I gained his confidence in a casino. I told him I was not feeling well, and he foolishly left me alone with his credentials. A photograph, a stamp. Now I am a British diplomat.
Show me. Impressive.
Shh! One can be killed for even talking about such things.
Okay. So, welcome to the Abwehr und Nazi intelligence.
Intelligent Nazi.
So the first thing you will need is a code name. Let's see, how about Alaric?
May I suggest a name? I would like to be called Agent Garbo.
Arabel. It means eagle, symbol of the Reichstag. It is a good name. Now, do you have an English passport?
Very cool. I could have any passport.
All right, Agent Arabel. Your mission is to go to England, recruit trusted sources to assist you in gathering information concerning movements of ships, planes, trains, anything you can, troop movements, anything you can.
How will I send you this information?
You will write a normal letter. Talk about boring things like what you had for dinner, the weather. And in between the lines, you will write in invisible code. This is what we'll use to send the information. It is a bottle of invisible ink.
It's amazing. I don't see anything at all.
Well, that's because I haven't given it to you.
Ah, just a little spy joke, yeah?
Just a little spy joke. This is top secret technology.
Splendid. I will need some money, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Here is 400 English pounds. There is more when you need it.
I will spend it all in the name of the Führer! Archel.
Oh, Juan, you make the perfect Nazi, yeah?
Give the answer to our prayers. Agent Garbo is everywhere. He covers England like a glove, and for the crown he has no love. He keeps the Allies unaware. Many agents help him there. There is nothing he won't see, and they report it all back to me. Arabel, you're the perfect Nazi, Arabel, and the Abwehr will still be in the board myself. We keep the Allies held with our spy, Arabel. He sends me letters every day, would say I'm each in every way. It was as if it was meant to be. Sometimes it's good to be lucky. Arabel rocks ships and trains. Arabel tells of troops and trains. Reports by command. He's Alpha man. He's our spy. Arabel. He's worth 45,000 men, and England doesn't know he watches them like a shadow in the wind. Arabel will bring their end. Arabel, you're the perfect Nazi, Arabel, and the Reichstag will give me your little. We keep the Allies held with our spy, Arabel.
did not have a British passport. You have to convince Federico that he did. Armed with tourist maps and British military books from the public library in Lisbon, Juan began to create fake reports. He also began to create fake agents to assist him. 27 in all. Agents like Agent Dawn.
All of Juan's letters would be postmarked from Spain because he was in Spain. There had to be a reason for this, so he created me, Agent Donna, KLM stewardess, and Nazi sympathizer. I smuggled his letters out of England so they can be mailed from Madrid.
This is a brilliant idea, Agent Garbo. Your letters will not have to pass the scrutiny of the British censors. Please send our regards to Agent Donna.
To be clear, Agent Donna is not real. She exists only in one's mind.
I have another for you, Donna.
Anything else, Arabelle?
No. Just the letters, Donna.
Juan, who are you talking to?
Not Donna. I just say, Donna, you mess with Agent Arabelle.
Now, Juan, don't get yourself into trouble. This isn't a game we're playing.
Agent Garbo, please submit the itemized expenses so we can make proper payments to all of your spies.
Train ticket, Manchester to Liverpool, 2 quid, 8 bob. A quid is worth 24 farthings, and there are 12 pence and a shilling, and... What? Who could make sense of this Stone Age cipher? Federico, British currency is far too complicated to explain its nuances. For the benefit of your less educated accountants, I will make the calculations myself and simply submit one total. Send 700? 700 pounds.
To cover up for his lack of specific knowledge, Juan's rhetoric grew in rhetoric, becoming verbose and fanatical.
England must be taken by force. England must be taken by force. She must be fallen upon and dominated. She must be sabotaged, destroying all her potential. They raised down, I end this letter with a pious remembrance to all our dead.
The codebreakers are reporting. The Nazis are flooded with intel of troop movements and reports of ships, tanks, and trains. It is irrefutable. The Nazis have agents pirating in England.
But, Mr. Masterman, sir, I've read these reports from this Agent Arabelle. They're utter nonsense. Troop movements where there are none. Naval maneuvers on Lake Windermere. It's ridiculous. And as for this Scotsman, Agent Gerbers,
I am Agent Garbo.
I am getting great reports from my agent Gerbers. He works on the docks in Liverpool and is a Nazi sympathizer. He would do anything for a liter of wine.
I would do anything for a liter of wine.
And since when does anyone buy a litre of anything in England?
and what Scotsman drinks wine? If this Agent Arabelle exists, he is the worst spy in the world.
Real or not, we know the Luftwaffe has been sent to bomb convoys that didn't exist.
And the Nazis are calling him the townsman, the confidence man.
Or con man, more like. Do they want us to think that he is incompetent so that we ignore him, treat him lightly until
completely by accident. Once fake sub-agent William Gerbers reported that
there's a convoy of ships leaving Liverpool for Malta.
another completely made-up story, made up to confuse the Germans, except this time, an army of ships was going to Malta. When you risk of telling the truth. MI5 panics.
Ships leaving for Malta.
Ships leaving for Malta.
Sending U-boats to attack Wetaskiwin.
U-boats? Holy shit. Spies in England.
Here's a report from the Enigma codebreakers. This new super spy, Arabelle. They believe he's a Spanish chicken farmer?
Holy shit. Arabelle can't be. Juan Pujol.
Gibberish, we then take out our planes. If we hold our lips, if we take our times, the Scots could then take out our ships while Scotsman drinks our wine. Who is Arabelle? What is his Antoinette? I don't believe in his intel abroad, or is he legit? Who is Arabelle? Does he work for us or them? But just one thing I know for sure, we must go bring him in. Off their towns in the Berlin brass are spyless and spies on all England. Could I be deceived, or is it a mistake? Or could he make Berlin believe there are battleships on a lake? Who is Arabelle? What is his Antoinette? I don't believe in his intel abroad, or is he legit? Who is Arabelle? Does he work for us or them? But just one thing I know for sure, we must go bring him in. I think he's legit.
Holy shit.
He was here just months ago. I have not seen him since. He struck me as a tool because the genius lie within. Arabelle is Pujol, but this I am convinced. A genius or a fool, you know, we must go bring him in. A genius or a fool, you know, we must go bring him in. A genius or a fool, you know, we must go bring him in.
Agent. Well, I am, but I'm just acting. I lied to them to help the Allies.
Acting, huh? Well, you must be the world's greatest actor. You wouldn't be telling us lies too, would you, Mr. Pujol? Or should I call you Agent Garbo?
No. I stopped the Nazis. Do you mind if I... It's just so very bright.
Look, we've been here for hours now, and we want to believe you. Really, we do. But why is a Spaniard so willing to work for the British?
Mr. Harris, my brother, Joaquin, he lives in France. He saw the Gestapo drag families out of their homes. The men lay them on the ground and shoot them in the back. Women and children, loaded like cattle. We all must be in this fight, Mr. Harris.
What do you think?
Well, it's hard to believe, but he has the avoir-ear.
They appear to swallow his lies whole, even Himmler and Rundstedt to claim him. I suggest we give him a maneuver to report upon, then monitor German movements.
I agree. There is Operation Torch. If the Germans really do trust this simpleton, then there's no telling how we might exploit it. All right. All right, Juan. going to see how much the Germans really trust you. You now work for us. Yes. From now on, your code name will be Agent Garbo.
Garbo?
After Greta Garbo, the great actress.
Oh, splendid. And named after a woman.
If the Germans believe your reports, then it will play out in their maneuvers. Your first mission is called Operation Torch. It is the Allied invasion of North Africa.
So, Juan began his life as a double agent. His first intel letters would be accurate, postmarked 4 days before the invasion, but delivered 2 days after.
It's Africa. Trusted Agent Gerbers has reported large convoy of ships leaving Liverpool port painted in
Mediterranean camouflage.
Mediterranean camouflage. Cruisers, corvettes, destroyers.
The Germans will see how precise Agent Araban's reports are, but all the reports will arrive too late for them to do anything.
Your report accurately described the Allied deployments of the invasion. Mediterranean camouflage.
Mediterranean camouflage.
Landing at Algiers.
They will be impressed.
We are impressed. But Algiers has fallen. The reports arrived too late to mount any workable defense. Why did not Agent Garbo send us this information sooner?
So, what can you tell them?
Agent William Gerbers fell very ill. Not able to get the intel earlier as he was hospitalized. He died.
Very good. So,
Hey, what's with your grabbing? I see you look at you, lady. Arabelle, I am authorized to give you and all of your agents a 50% increase in wage. I'm sorry you lost such a valuable agent as Agent Garbo. And Hitler.
I will pass on your condolences to his widow. She has been left penniless. I know her to be a trusted source and a Nazi sympathizer. I hired her to work in my household, assisting my wife and child. I've sent you a book of RAF specs in a cake which she baked herself.
Arabelle, Chief Kulenthal has boasted on the ingenious method of transmission of the information. The information was excellent. The cake, a bit stale.
May 6, 1941. The Luftwaffe shoots down a civilian plane at DC Street, traveling from London to Lisbon. 17 souls were lost for target practice, including that of a Hollywood star.
You idiots! Is the Abwehr filled with fools? What if Agent Donna was on that plane? What if I was on that plane? Would you destroy all our vital spy lines for target practice?
Arabelle, I apologize for the mistaken attack on a civilian plane. I deal with Doomcows sometimes.
You cannot accept excuses in matters of life and death.
The High Command has heard about this very loudly, and I can assure you this will not happen again.
It's been 3 months now, and there hasn't been another attack on a civilian plane.
Arabelle, to prevent delays in transmission, the Abra requests that you begin using radio communications. Here are the new ciphers, the Pandora codes. This is top secret. Must not fall into the wrong hands.
Hey, Hitler!
Here are their new Pandora codes.
Brilliant! We'll start using them immediately. And now, We must begin work on the fake railway schedules and the bogus RAF specs. It would be... Oh, there is so much to do on so many fronts. It would be nice to have a few extra agents.
I have several new recruits. Moonbeam in Canada and Agents Dagobert and Benedict, and from India, Agent Rags. Rags is an Aryan-loving poet.
I meant real ones. I don't know how much longer we can keep convincing the Germans that we can find new recruits so easily.
Thomas, are there regional disputes in Britain?
Yes, some of them centuries.
The Welsh, for example, I'm told can be very anti-English. And they are Celts, are they not?
What are you driving at?
Well, Celts are descendants of Aryan stock, no? One could easily believe a secret pro-Nazi Aryan group forming right in the midst of English culture.
Ah! You mean really? Or are you just making this up?
Federico, I have hired a radio communications officer for my network. She would be known to you as Agent Almira. She's a brilliant technician, and as a Celt, is Aryan to the core. She leads a secret group, the Sisterhood of the Aryan World Order.
Because it's hard to
Haha, he's not real. I'm the brother of Benedict Carlos, Arabelle's first deputy.
Who was also completely made up.
Haha. I report to Arabelle about the situation here in Canada, eh? The Fuhrer's come to hate the Canadians. Much as I hate dumb maple leaves, eh? Oh! Anyways, my report. Well, here in Canada, it snows, eh? Oh, there's more. Arabelle charges the Nazis for snow removal at my place, the one that I don't live in, and they pay even in July. I know my reports are fictitious, worthless, but what is true is the Nazis have spies all across Canada, North America, and they count. They count the Jews in every city and town. It tells of a bigger plan. Hitler's plan, the final solution, does not stop at the Atlantic Ocean. The Third Reich, in all of its might, will come to Canada too. It's not just moose in Moose Jaw. It's not just Cams in Kamloops. It's not just saints in St. John. Jews might be there too. Surrey to Blaze Bay, Chicoutimi to Saguenay. The Nazis are on their way, they'll comfort you. They counted 1,600 in Calgary. The Trois-Rivières had just 52. And 200 more in Sudbury. They counted the Jews there too. Brandon to Thunder Bay, Regina to Verno Bay. The Nazis are on their way and they'll comfort you. You can't fear what we can't see. Worried, why should we be? And Trudeau, strong and free, they beat me too. Hitler's plan is not just a notion, but you don't see it in its full motion. The Third Reich hides in plain sight, and they want America too. New York into LA, Boston to San Jose. They hear about you don't see, they'll comfort you. Philadelphia, PA, the never end Green Bay. They're mapping all the way to Timbuktu. Hitler's plan, the final solution, has reached across the Atlantic Ocean. The Third Reich, in all of its might, has come to Canada too. Surrey to Blaze Bay, Chicoutimi to Saguenay. You never thought they'd be in Saskatoon.
Hey, that's where I'm from.
Hidden in plain sight. They'll comfort you.
In a top-secret maneuver, Paris, Juan, Araceli, and Little One are moved to London. Juan keeps sending more and more useless information and more elaborate schemes in order to confuse and confound the Nazis.
Thomas, I've discovered the Allies' Olbeck codes.
Olbeck codes? I've never heard of them. This is incredible. What's it mean?
Nothing. It's just a series of random characters that I made up. Send it to Federico.
To what end? A code that has no solution?
It might take them months.
Brilliant! I'll send it right away.
Juan's fake spy network continues to grow with Sophia.
Federico. I gained the romantic interest of the secretary at the British Ministry of Defense.
Albert, this is great news. Spend lavishly on her and bring her into your confidence. Fly her with wine.
Expensive wine.
Built to the Nazis, of course.
And she will spill the beans, yeah.
Sophia, my dear, some wine?
Oh, yes, Juan, but not too much. You know how when I drink too much, I can't keep any secrets.
North Atlantic.
The storm is coming, Sophia. Soon it will be the time to dance.
Then I must get my dancing shoes. Juan!
I am very busy, Araceli.
Well, Juan, I just wanted to...
Araceli, what's wrong?
I don't know. My husband. We don't talk anymore. It's like he doesn't even see me. Thomas, Juan and I need to go home for the good of our family.
We need him here, Araceli, and he needs you. He really is a genius, you know. It's hard to know what goes on in the mind of Garbo.
He's not Garbo, he's Juan. This place! This is your fault, Thomas! You keep me all alone in this house with no one to speak to. Only potatoes to eat. I want to go home to see my mama.
Ari, you know that's not possible.
Then I will go to the Spanish embassy. I'll take my revenge. I know everything. I know how to spoil it all. And let all of your secrets out. You'll let us go to Madrid.
We can't do that, Araceli. You would not be safe. I'm sorry. Saving the world is a messy business.
I bear your child and keep your home and over while I'm alone. You love the fighter, hero's task, but from the girl you love, all I do is ask. Alone with all that I can't be, but we are losing, don't you see? I give with all that I can give, but do you love us more than me? Used to have a simple plan, we could be happy holding hands. But now the fight is all you see. Now do you love us more than me? We used to have such simple fun. I was your girl, you were my one. Now it seems those days are done. Those days are gone. Now you want to save the world. Win the game and lose this girl. I can't see how you can see. Now it just seems it won't include me. Trojans launched 1,000 ships in Homer's Odyssey. Heaven's love, heaven's ruby lips.
to hear about your loss.
My guess had been greatly exaggerated.
Donna, Dagobert, Donnie, and Dick. Oh, so many D names. I'm gonna have to think about that. Agent Rags, you clean up nicely. Moonbeam, here all the way from Montreal. So glad you could make it. Agent Almira, everyone. Tomorrow, we save the world. Tonight,